I always tell everybody, I don't go in there looking for the knockout. I go looking for the win. But if he get out of line, he's going to be the next one down.
For Terence Crawford, he has definitely gone under the radar. 4-weight world champion, 41-0, 31 knockouts. A southpaw who's got IQ and speed and craft. I think it's a fabulously interesting matchup.
It's going to be a great fight. The reason I have so much confidence is because I really believe that Bud Crawford doesn't fear Canelo Alvarez. A lot of his opponents.
Terence Crawford unleashed fire at Canelo during a tense press conference, making it crystal clear that his mission is to dominate inside the ring. Yet, he warned that if Canelo dares to cross the line or show disrespect, the battle could escalate beyond boxing. His blazing words showcased raw intensity, unshakable confidence, and absolute determination. Mentally sharp and physically prepared, Crawford left no doubt that he's ready to face Canelo with everything on the line.
You a
yeah, there is stuff.
You a
see.
You a
you
hold talking to. Let Aaron. You a because you keep talking like a.
You
doing all that talking.
That's how
you doing all that talking.
You can't you gotta come back.
Yeah.
I come back.
Real don't talk, and you talking too much.
This
you want some attention?
Some icon right here. This is gonna be legendary right here.
Female ass.
See y'all tune in. This is a legendary old school fight.
Get out some attention. Put the camera on him because that's what he's doing. Showing out like a female. Let him finish, bud. Go ahead, EJ.
Yeah, all right.
Greg Hackett has been outspoken about Terence Crawford's chances of defeating Canelo Alvarez, and his belief comes from Crawford's fearless mentality both inside and outside the ring. Hackett emphasizes that Crawford never enters a fight with hesitation or intimidation, unlike many who face a powerhouse like Canelo. Instead, Crawford's confidence is rooted in years of discipline, consistent victories, and his remarkable adaptability. Hackett makes it clear that this self-belief is not arrogance but a weapon that separates champions from pretenders. Confidence, he explains, is a fighter's greatest strength, and Crawford embodies it in every contest. Against Canelo, widely regarded as one of boxing's pound-for-pound elites, mental resilience is just as crucial as skill. Hackett insists Crawford has both in abundance. Rather than viewing the fight as an uphill struggle, Hackett frames it as the perfect stage for Crawford to prove he thrives under the brightest lights and toughest challenges.
Canelo, they taking Crawford. You got people that was taking Crawford, they taking Canelo.
Yeah.
What do you make of it?
It should be that way because we talking about a great fight here. We talking about two great athletes. So when it's like this, it's better for the betting. You know what I mean? All the people that like to bet, it's better for them. You know what I mean? Because nobody knows where the money going to land. The reason I have so much confidence in this fight, you know, thinking that it's going to be a great fight, the reason I have so much confidence because I really believe that Bud Crawford doesn't fear Canelo Alvarez. A lot of his opponents in the past were nervous, scared from the beginning. I don't think Bud feel that way at all. I think we can get a good rumble on our hands. You know what I mean? It's just going to come down to the big question for Bud is, can he take the shot? You know what I'm saying? The question I think for Canelo is, does he get old? I say that for a reason. Because he got a lot of fights, bro. I think he going on almost 70 fights. You know what I'm saying? Or he a little bit under 70. That's a lot of fights for current time. You know what I'm saying? And Bud got a lot of gas still left, but he's older as well. You know what I mean? A lot of people would like to give him shit for not being able to take a shot, or not that he didn't take the shot, but getting buzzed with some shots at lower weight classes. So it's like, how can he handle himself at 168 pounds? But you have to understand the physical to understand how. You know what I mean? I'm not about to get into all of that, but you know what I mean? I do understand he will be a lot more sturdy at 68. I mean, if you smart, you've seen it at 47 versus Earl Spence.
Adam Smith, one of the most respected voices in boxing commentary, views a potential showdown between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez as a massive leap for Crawford, but one well within his reach. Smith highlights Crawford's extraordinary boxing IQ, calling it among the best in the sport, and notes his rare ability to adapt mid-fight, reading opponents and exploiting openings with precision. This adaptability, paired with Crawford's blazing speed, could become a nightmare for Canelo. While Alvarez's defensive style is strong, Smith points out that it occasionally creates small gaps, the kind of moments a quick, intelligent fighter like Crawford thrives on. He predicts that if the fight goes the distance, The outcome may rest on Crawford's ability to outthink, outmaneuver, and consistently outscore Canelo over 12 tactical rounds. Smith praises the matchup as potentially one of the most thrilling of recent times, a true battle of skill and will. For him, Crawford winning on points isn't unlikely. It's the essence of how boxing rewards intelligence and strategy.
September the 13th, it's billed as fight of the century. I do feel as though this one, for such an unbelievably good fight, the prospect of, it has gone under the radar a bit. We've spoken more about fights that are not even...
Remember Eubank Ben? I mean, how much you spoke about
No,
that?
I love that fight.
Yeah, but compared to these two guys...
Yeah,
but that's in Britain, that's prime time here, it's the football casuals. I think the problem with this fight is it is just a fabulous boxing matchup and one with all sorts of curiosity between two superstars. The Ring magazine's dedicated the entire magazine, but this is boxing, it's hardcore boxing. I think Canelo is known. I think Canelo, obviously the Mexican machismo that holds all the super middleweight titles, nearly 70-odd fights. He's been phenomenal. I think he's 35 now. But for Terence Crawford, he has definitely gone under the radar. 4-weight world champion, 41-0, 31 knockouts. A southpaw who's got IQ and speed and craft. I think it's a fabulously interesting matchup, the two of them, because you've got the big guy, the strong, super middleweight, really, really cultured, wonderful fighter in Canelo. But is he just slightly, ever so slightly, fine margins past his peak? And you've got Crawford, who needs this fight as his coming out party. The big news, it's on Netflix, so he'll get the attention. Can Crawford do it? It's a huge step again in weights, but I think he's got the speed, and I think he's got the know-how, I'm sure we'll talk about it more next week, to cause problems for Canelo, and I think that he could win it on points.
Ade Oladipo takes a more skeptical view of the potential Crawford versus Canelo clash, suggesting that while the fight has captured huge attention, it doesn't quite carry the same natural intrigue as recent high-profile matchups like Usyk versus Dubois. Oladipo argues that the weight disparity and widespread expectations in Canelo's favor strip the bout of true balance and suspense. Unlike Usyk versus Dubois, which showcased clashing styles and genuine unpredictability, Crawford versus Canelo feels less evenly matched. To him, the buzz surrounding it seems driven more by promotional hype than by the fight's actual competitive dynamics.
Like, you know, it's been billed as the biggest fight of the century, SummerSlam, the biggest fight of all time. Let's calm down, people. Let's breathe a little bit. It's a big fight. But it doesn't quite feel like those things. It doesn't feel like the biggest fight of the century. Like, this doesn't feel like, and maybe because I work these events, so it's slightly different, but this doesn't feel like Usyk Fury, for example. It doesn't feel like that at all. That felt like, oh my God, this is going to happen. Undisputed heavyweight title fight. Remember, this is an undisputed super middleweight title fight. It just feels a bit lacking of something. Like, I can't believe that Max Kellerman is now part of this. And again, for nostalgia, we haven't got a Max Kellerman face-off. Like, how Canelo speaks great English now. How we haven't got that? Just to kind of give it a bit of spice, because Canelo, with his English, it's like he's only learnt the bad words. He does chat a lot of shit. So I almost feel like we should have done that. Maybe because it's on Netflix, it hasn't got a bit of a push from ESPN. Obviously, there's no DAZN stuff, obviously, because DAZN are not covering it. I feel like it's lacking something. Like, and maybe because both of them don't trash talk either. Because when I think of the biggest fights of the last sort of 15, 20 years, you've always had one side of the fight, or one side is a big trash talker. In some instances, two. The biggest fights, again, Usyk Fury. Fury was happy to do all the trash talking. Sold it. Event went massive. Mayweather, Pacquiao. Mayweather is happy to do all that, right? Mayweather, McGregor. Hence why that went just colossal, because you got two of the biggest trash talkers ever doing it. This time, Canelo ain't saying anything. Crawford ain't saying anything. Feels a bit flat. Feels a little bit flat.
Promoters have pushed every boundary to transform Crawford versus Canelo into more than just a boxing match, branding it as the fight of the century. By targeting the global audience, they've created excitement that extends far beyond traditional boxing fans. Netflix's involvement has supercharged the hype, delivering behind-the-scenes access, exclusive documentaries, and non-stop coverage that makes the event feel monumental. From interviews to press conferences, every detail is strategically marketed, blurring the line between sport and entertainment. The result is anticipation on par with history's biggest crossover spectacles, pulling in households that might never usually watch boxing.
I'm holding you to the standard you said. They're tagging this the fight of the century, colossal, super fight, Netflix, Dana White, right? So now we got to look at it. You can't tell me something. See, I'm not the type of person where you could pee on my leg and tell me it's raining. If that's you and you're going to let somebody urinate on your leg and tell you it's raining, that's on you. But I don't do that. I'm a critical thinker, and I'm not just going to listen to what you tell me and see if the facts don't support that, right? So if this is the fight of the century, let's look at it. Boxing tickets, Canelo versus Crawford, right? Since August 29th, tickets listed, $2,566 value, $7 million plus worth of tickets. Hey, bro, $7 million worth of tickets.
Veteran analyst Al Bernstein and other experts have been brutally honest about Crawford versus Canelo, calling it more of a promotional creation than a fight fans truly demanded. While ticket sales prove massive interest, many argue the matchup lacks a natural rivalry and heavily favors Canelo due to size. Still, intrigue remains. If Crawford can overcome the weight jump and shock the world, it will be remembered as one of boxing's greatest upsets. His shredded transformation at 175 has fueled belief, showing he's physically ready. On the other hand, Canelo's unmatched pedigree, experience since age 15, granite chin, and ability to adapt make him a mountain few can climb. This is more than a fight, it's a clash of skill, power, and legacy. Will Crawford defy the odds, or will Canelo prove too dominant? Boxing history awaits. If you love this breakdown, make sure to like, share, and subscribe for more fight analysis.